Welcome back. As we pick up the trail where we last left off, our expedition through the breathtaking landscapes of Alaska is in full swing. Guiding a caravan of 20 kindred spirits, we embark on an overland adventure to uncover hidden gems of this majestic state we live in. In our cozy homes on wheels, we traverse the vast expanse of Alaska. We are Jim, Ember, Cynthia, and Bella, 4 Alaskans with a simple yet somewhat profound mission: to seek out the most enchanting and remote locations that Alaska has to offer, and to share these incredible places with you. Our journey takes us from the cute little casual town of Seward, where we spent 4 days bonding along the Resurrection River and exploring the beauty of the Kenai Peninsula. And then we head north, up the Denali Highway, through the heart of Alaska's interior to Fairbanks, where we load up on supplies, fill up on good food, to begin our journey up the Dalton Highway, past the Arctic Circle, and onward to the most awe-inspiring views that many can only dream of. Our ultimate goal is to reach the Arctic Ocean and the oil fields of Prudhoe Bay, a destination reserved for the fortunate few brave souls willing to take on the journey up the Dalton Highway. We had a wonderful stay at Gabriel Ice Falls, and the Golcana Glacier was absolutely gorgeous. Some of our group went and hiked it yesterday, and then some are doing it this morning. And we are all just regrouping and headed towards Delta Junction, where we're going to refuel and then head off to Fairbanks. So with the shock shearing off yesterday, we have an appointment in Fairbanks on Monday at 1 o'clock to get our shock repaired, which puts our trip back off schedule a little bit by 1 day. I'm actually not really upset about being behind by a day, because I haven't been feeling 100% the past few days since we got off the fishing trip, and I have been really just avoiding the crowd, which hasn't been easy to do. I just am keeping my distance from people because it feels like just a little bit of a head cold, and I wouldn't want anybody else to get sick. So everybody's having an amazing time. We are just kind of going our separate ways for a few days and a little bit off track, but we'll get back on schedule once we get our shock fixed. With that said, this has just been an amazing experience with the most amazing group of people that we could have asked for. We weren't sure with this size of a group how it would go, but we've had nothing but goodness so far. So with that said, we're just going to keep moving forward. Today, we find ourselves back on our feet after facing a few challenges on the road, taking a pause to recuperate from the trials of illness and dealing with a broken van. We have fallen behind in our planned itinerary, but our spirits remain high as we set our sights on finding a place to repair the van, eager to continue our overlanding expedition north. Stay tuned for our future tales of resilience, discovery, and the boundless beauty that only can be found in Alaska. Thank you for joining us on another Alaskan adventure.
Icefall group needs to get its act together.
We're in North Pole, Alaska, which is my hometown, and we are at Santa Claus house.
Everyone's in exploring, going in to see Santa, going to check out the reindeer, and just kind of enjoying a lazy afternoon.
Then we're gonna head into Fairbanks. After a fun morning in North Pole, we drove the short 20-minute drive to Fairbanks to grab a bite to eat and camp at none other than Camp Walmart to stock up on essentials and take care of necessary chores such as groceries and laundry before heading into the remote Alaskan wilderness.
For a good 4 or 5 years, but it's definitely definitely the music of '83 in England.
Now, when George looked at Andrew, that was wow.
Last night we stayed at Camp Walmart and we slept for a good 12 hours, and now we're both feeling 100% better and we're filling up on potable water at Pioneer Park. We're gonna go get some groceries and firewood, and then early tomorrow morning we have an appointment to get our shock fixed at 8 o'clock in the morning. Tonight we're gonna stay at Camp Walmart again and get some more rest, and then hit the road probably right after our appointment tomorrow morning. She did good. She didn't care about the motorcycle.
You have a good day today, huh?
Yeah. She did good.
Your brain is working well today. Go on. Go on. Scoot over. There you go. Almost clean.
That's better. I don't know how you can do it. You can drive with it really buggy. I just cannot. It looks a lot better though. Good job.
I love having a 40-gallon tank. Makes a huge difference.
How much did it cost?
I had to fill it 24 gallons, so we used 24 gallons on Dalton Highway to here, which is $97. not bad. But we just don't ever have to think about fuel, and that is such an advantage over when we had our stock tank. Be able to just go and go and go and not have to think about it, really.
Plus, we can save money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that for a second.
Filling up in the city versus filling up in some of the remote areas is quite a bit cheaper, making it last a lot longer. So we could feasibly go from here all the way up to Dead Horse on one tank of fuel.
We're having a true Walmart experience with the drilling of concrete over there and all of our friends over there. I don't think Bella likes it. It's too loud, Daddy.
It's too loud. You missed the river.
We'll be out in the middle of nowhere before you know it, girl. No. We'll leave this place behind. What do you think, Ember? What? No river. You want to go somewhere else? Yeah. I think so too. I like that Patrick is wrapping his wood in saran wrap, keeping it clean in his home. That's their home, so that's how they're putting wood in their van.
Let's go with Jim Walker.
What's in here?
Oh, here.
Oh. You want to open it up?
Yeah. I'm not an XX.
I think you need XXL.
Yeah, not after this trip. Yeah, got two larges in there.
Oh, wow. Koozies, too. Ooh, matches.
Okay,
Nice.
so let's see, XX. Hey, that's, you know.
Yeah,
hey.
okay, we can do that. Yeah, that's not bad. And it probably will shrink a little.
Cool. Congrats, you have the first one.
How about my Freedom Banjo on the back?
Agile on the front.
Works.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
That actually,
that fits perfect.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're swank.
yeah. Last year probably would.
What'd you get, Sutita?
A lot of cleaning stuff, see how far I go with it. You know, this is, I spend like $200 at Walmart for 2 days.
That's the problem with paying.
Yeah, I think they should appreciate us to be
Yes.
here.
You want to walk over to dinner with us?
Where are you going?
You didn't get my text?
I don't have my phone with me.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm so bad.
We're going to walk over in front of Lowe's at Friar Tuck's
Okay,
for sandwiches, outdoor patio.
yeah. Cheers.
I can't see.
That looks great. My, they have to put so much stuff in.
Well,
I had a picture with Jackie at that, one of the stops, and then my stomach was like this, and I'm like, oh my god.
just wait, it probably gets worse.
Here we are in 2023, and a Cessna Grand Caravan is getting essentially a drone mine put into it to fly on its own.
The 25
Good
test
morning,
flights
Nick.
originated
Hi.
out of Fairbanks International Airport and flew to 5 rural communities within the Yukon, Koyukuk, and North Slope boroughs.
A pilot was there as a safety measure in case the machine didn't do what it's supposed to, but this aircraft flew from Fairbanks to Fort Yukon, taking off on its own and landing on a gravel runway in pretty heavy winds.
A successful string of trials that has the potential to fill a need in Alaska's more remote communities.
We need cargo delivered to our remote community.
Good morning. It is day 2 of our time here at Camp Walmart, and it is 5:30 in the morning. Jim and I got up bright and early because we have an 8 o'clock appointment to get our shock fixed that broke along the way. So hopefully we can get that taken care of and get on the road today. But most of our group split up the last 2 days and went off and did their own thing. Some went to Chino Hot Springs, some went to the bathtub races. Everybody got to really explore and experience the true Fairbanks, Alaska. So with that said, our goal is to leave at noon after everything is fixed and hit the road. 7:30 in the morning and already 62 degrees. It's going to be a hot day in Fairbanks, Alaska. What'd they say?
It's just a waiting game. We'll see. They gotta see what it's gonna take. They don't know how long it'll take.
Oh, they going to call you?
Yeah, they know we're hanging out.
Okay. We showed up at Pearson Auto in Fairbanks, and their bays weren't big enough to get our monster of a van in. So they sent us out here to North Pole where their bays are bigger. And the technician just took a look at the bolt. The bolt has been completely sheared off as we thought, but part of it is stuck and they're not quite sure how to get that bolt unstuck. So they're making some phone calls, but they said that this could take a little bit longer than we expected. We have 3 hours until departure, but we do have a plan B in the event that we aren't able to actually make it today. Beth and Patrick went with us last year, and they know the route and they know which stops we're going to take along the way. Our goal was to get to Finger Rock tonight and camp. If that's not something that we can do, then we'll just send the group up and meet up with them later. We really don't want to have to do that, but it's possible. So maybe within the next 3 hours I can get it fixed. Well, this hasn't been going exactly as we had planned, but it never does.
We made an appointment bright and early this morning, went to the first shop called Pearson's Automotive, and they didn't have the tools or the know-how to remove the bolt that sheared off on our shock.
Then we went to another automotive shop, Express something or another, and then we ended up here
At HQ Automotive Repair,
which is in North Pole. That was Ember. Which is in North Pole, and of course it happens to be my hometown. And as soon as we stepped out of the car, one of my really good former friends, Merrick, came up and said, "Hey, what's going on?" So, small world. It was really nice to see him, and it looks like they're going to get us taken care of here.
they got us in right away. I'm sure it had something to do with her friend helping us out a little bit, but they got us in right away, and hopefully everything's going to turn out how we hope.
Right. So the Revel Club actually gave us an idea on how to get it out if we needed to, and they showed us the tool, but it looks like they have it under control for us. But we have the extra bolt, we have the extra shock, we just need the tools to get it done.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks, Merrick, we appreciate you. Our friends Heather and Brian's Earth Roamer is here, and they had a little problem with their axle. They were going over a railroad track. We're still hanging out here at HQ Automotive, and I just have to say that they have been nothing but good to us. They fixed the first broken bolt, found the other side was also about to break. This is what it looks like. And they're putting on our Baja brackets, and we should be on the road here. We've been here about 4 hours, and they're making this a priority, and we're very, very grateful for that. So if you ever happen to be in North Pole, Alaska, and you need service on your vehicle, we recommend HQ Automotive. They're taking wonderful care of us. Baby's back. After a very long day that had tested our patience, our group decided to press north up the Dalton Highway, being led by Patrick and Beth. With nothing but time on our hands and sunshine above, we continued north to the Yukon River. Our group was about 2 hours ahead of us, and we made plans to meet at one of our favorite places in the north, Finger Mountain. After all of that, we made it to the Dalton Highway. It is a gorgeous evening. It's 7:30, 8 o'clock, I don't even know. I'm sunburned. It's beautiful out here. And I think the rest of this trip is going to be awesome. where you are taken back in time to the days where mammoths and bison roamed the surrounding hills, and you look down on a former lake, the size of Delaware. This area is one of the most beautiful and pristine places in Alaska, where we could stay in what feels like a time warp for days. This is why we revel. Wow. It's midnight. Midnight. Look at that. Have you ever seen it this beautiful?
Not up here. It's always windy, cold, and rainy.
So, what have we learned today? Even when things go wrong and the roadblocks we face seem impossible to overcome, life goes on. We could have given up or been stalled by the obstacles we faced. But perseverance is the thread we weave into our story. And when challenges on the road seem daunting, patience pays off. When the strength of our human spirit is tested. We have discovered that our darkest days often lead to the most brilliant breakthroughs, pushing us forward when it's easier to just stop and stand still. This journey is a teacher to us all that even in our darkest moments, the light of the midnight sun propels us forward to our next destination, uncertain of the days that lie ahead. Next week, We continue north along the Dalton Highway to the Arctic Ocean in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. To follow along on our journey, subscribe to see what happens next. Keep us company in the comments below. And until we see you again, stay happy, healthy, and safe. We'll see you again soon. I wonder if everybody who's with us realizes just how big Alaska is. Just this area where you see the water is the size of Delaware.